Hello everyone is back with me. For this time my video will discuss grammar and a little introduction. I'm Joko with name C1051201016 from Tanjung Pura University, Faculty of Agricultural Soil Science Study Program. That's all from me. Grammar is a sentence structure. By using the correct structure, a sentence will be perfect. The structure is used in all languages, not just English. Maybe for Indonesian you are more familiar with their same subject, predicate, object, description. Grammar is also part of language in a very native speaker learns from infancy. Why is that? Because a parent thought when they were little, baby could not understand what grammar was. Over time, they could not distinguish their meaning because they often heard people taking a wrong time. Then, when he grew up, he understood how to arrange words ensure perfect sense. Time inside part of space. In the structure of the English language, there are different of words that will compass a perfect sense. Will it is called the part of space. There are actually 8 categories of part of space, but there are only there are 3 that are actually paid attention to: nouns, adjective, and verb. Must have her rights. Noun usually is said to describe the name of a place, the name of a person or an object. Adjectives are said to carry nouns adding information about the name of people or thing. Example: explain color, texture, or feeling. Space is said to express an action as running, taking, doing, or speaking. Verb form. The English verb can take several forms. For example, the verb can take the form of acting, act, action, act from one verb in it can take four different forms. There are the basic forms of verb that you need to know, namely, base form is the basic form or the first verb. Example: sing, eat, swim, have, to, actually, they wrote, pipe follow their words too. Past simple. Here is their second verb. Example: eight song. Had watches several sentences. Had at an answer second yesterday. Past participle. Their later is their red verb. Usually this verb is used for complex tenses, like the present perfect. Example: I have never been to Singapore. The verb been in the senses is the third verb from be to be. You will have this from occupants often usually this verb is to describe a situation, namely am, is, and are. Example: we are family. I'm sharp. see us, her. However, the word to be cannot be combined with a basic power such as right, which will then becomes we are right because the correct shall be already. In learning English, tenses are read most vital things to understand. With tenses, there are formulas that you can learn and memorize in order to master good grammar. Still not a memories, but do English formula come out. We discuss one by one. Number one, simple present tenses. As to show facts, habit, and general conditions that occur at this time. Number two, present continuous tenses. As to talk about ongoing action, the most important step of this tenses is their time duration for the verb. 3. Number 3. Present perfect tenses. As to serve an action for action has been completed and emphasizes the result. Number 4. Present perfect continuous tenses. As to denote an action that began and the fast on continue the present. Actually, action that as these tenses have a fixture. Duration of stem and have private sense of their current condition. Number 5. Simple past tenses. Action to show an event in the past. Number 6. Present tenses. Action to show an event is happening in the past actually. There are two events occurring in the past and the interpreted event which are these tenses. Number 7. Past perfect tenses. It is also to show event that occurred before a certain time in the past and embraces the outcome rather than the direction of the event. Actually, there is a two indicate which event occurs between two claims event. Number 8. Past perfect two continuous tenses. As to show action that occur in the past and will complete at a specific time in the past as well. These tenses expresses the duration of its occurrences. This tenses is also a reference space. Number 19. Simple future tenses. Simple future tenses. This English formula is as to show an action or a situation in the future. Number 10. Future continuous tenses. As to show an action or situation that will occur at a certain in the future. Guys, jangan lupa. Number 11. Future perfect tenses. As to denote an action that will end in the future. Number 12. Future perfect continuous tense English. This English formula is also to show action that will continue to occurring in the future. These tenses emphasis ratio. Number 3. 13. Past closure consists as to show action that should have been done in the past but failed and failed plans. Number 14. Past future continuous tenses as to show an action that will be performed in the past and will last until a certain time in the past. Instances emphasizes the duration of a action. Number 15. Past future perfect tenses as to denote an action that will have been performed in the past but was not carried out valid plan. This tenses basis ratio. Number 16. Past future perfect continuous tenses. This English formula is asked to show action that will have been and are still being done in the past, but are not actually happening. This tenses advances both direction and outcome. Ways. Back to grammar is very important. There are people learning English because often people ignore grammar because the French feel is that they can speak English and are implemented by other implementation. However, mastery of grammar is very important in both formal and non-formal situations. Grammar mastery can be secondary to people who want to learn English properly. And learning grammar is especially important if you want to improve your writing skill and understand more complex language structure. For example, when writing heavier or more rich text, this conscious process of learning grammar is what is called language learning or language learning. So from here we know that in the era of globalization, it also congress you to adapt to your surroundings. You should ignore the importance of learning English essentially. In that without English you can still communicate with the strong race informant. But with the development of many things, it also requires you to be a fairly influence in globals and make you participate in more advanced like order. English is that's very important for you to learn because its benefit have a with scope. Okay, for this time the video is answer has I fit. Thank you and don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, see you next time. See you.